This video is a tour of my Blackboard shell, so you'll know where everything is. So first off, when you first click on this course in my Blackboard, the announcements will come up. And I'll be posting an announcement at least once a week to let you know what's coming up. And also, I'll probably do it at least twice a week to let you know of any workshops that are available or anything else that may be of interest. Most of this tour will be walking you through what you will find over here in the gray menu button, but I'll also go through the first folder of assignments and different things. So over here we have faculty information. This has information that you would need to know about me as an instructor, including my email address, that's the best way to get a hold of me, and my office hours. So please, if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. That's what I'm here for. And sometimes it's easiest to answer them either face-to-face through Zoom, which is kind of like Skype, or by actually sitting down and chatting. Over here is the syllabus schedule button, and the first thing I have is a detailed schedule. Now, for whatever reason in Blackboard, the Excel documents don't show up very well. So if you go over here, you can click on this icon, and it'll open it up in a new tab. And then you can see the whole thing. So I list per week when things are due, and for online lecture elements I have what you'll need to take a look at, and then down below that I have the assignments which have actual points most of the time. And so the due dates are next to that. And if you want to download it, you can click on this icon and download it to your own computer. Below that, I have the course syllabus. This is everything you need to know for this specific course. And below that is an online addendum. That's things that you need to know for online courses here at CWI. And then we have the CWI institutional syllabus, which has information that is applicable to every course that you may take here at CWI. And yes, I will be quizzing you on all of these, so make sure you read through them. The link that you'll be using the most is the units of study with weekly assignments. Now, at the beginning I have a pre-learning assessment. I want to know what you know before we start the class, so I can compare it to specific questions at the end of the course to see how well I'm doing in teaching you these concepts. So I want you to take this before you start reading the book or anything. And in fact, I want that so much that you have to take this before any of these other things will open up. I have them open now so that I can show them to you on this tour, but make sure you take this assessment. Besides, it's free points. No matter what you answer, you will get points for that question, so make sure you do it. Below that, there's the tour of this Blackboard site, in case you want to see that later. And then I have the Ask the Instructor discussion board. This is an excellent place to ask me questions. It's also an excellent place to go and look for answers to your questions. I'll be checking this at least once a day during the normal running of the semester. I generally don't check it on weekends and during holidays, so other than that, I check them. Then you have the units of studies. So we have Chapter 1, Part 1, and this is the first thing that you're going to take a look at. Now, below that, once the semester actually starts, I hope to have 2 to 3 folders open so you can work ahead if you want. But make sure that you turn things in by the due dates because I don't allow late assignment turn-ins. If you do happen to miss an assignment, I have a few places where you can submit late assignments, and I have makeup opportunities. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside of a unit of study folder. The first thing that you're going to notice is over here we have a table of contents. So if you say start and you've gotten down here to the study tip, you can start over on the study tip by clicking on the item in the menu. Or, let's go back up to the top, you can proceed one at a time in order by clicking this. So let's go through the basic things that you're going to see in every folder. First thing is you're going to see a module introduction. That'll have all of the reading, the videos, the interactive learning elements. It'll have the outcomes, learning outcomes for that section, that chapter. Specifically, it's what I want you to learn from it. And then down here we'll have assignments and due dates. You can see for this one there's an awful lot of assignments with due dates. It's because it's the first week and we got to get you started. The next thing that you're going to see are what I call lecture elements. That includes the things that I want you to read, the videos, and the interactive learning. So I would go through those in order how I've got them set up because I kind of have a story. And I'll let you know what they are as you go through. So this next one, Getting Used to Blackboard in the Course, goes through and tells you why I've got all these things like navigating Blackboard, overview of Connect, study tips, all of these are things to get you ready to succeed in this course during this semester. Then down below I have another overview which talks about a major assignment that we're going to have, which is the microbe poster project. I'll let you read through that and watch my video explaining what that is. Then I've got directions. If it's a good time in the story, so to speak, to read something from one of the required texts, I'll have a reminder here and what's covered and what I want you to get from it. Then down here I'll have a little tag that says assignments, and this is where you're going to have the actual 4 points assignments. So this one, because it's the first folder, has my thoughts on the assignments and what I want you to get from them. And then you go into the assignments. Each week we will have an activity. For this first week it's going to be a worksheet. We'll generally have a practice quiz at the very end, and we will have, once the semester gets going, we will have posters that you either need to submit, you only submit one, or posters you need to read that your classmates have done and then you vote on them. That lets me know that you've looked at them critically. And then we'll also have, at the end of each unit, we will have a discussion board and a case study for you to discuss. So that's a real brief overview of what you're going to find in here. Over here in course documents, I have directions so that you don't have to remember which week it was first introduced. I'll have the directions there, but I'll also have them here so that you can always find them. I've got study guides for each of the exams. I've got extra information, how-to videos, and I've got PowerPoint slides that go with my recorded lectures. So all of these are things that are available for you. So for the poster project, you're going to sign up for a group. And with that group is associated a due date. So you'll come over here to groups, you'll click on, you'll take a look to see the due dates and also what the subject is, and then you can sign up for those groups. And that'll let you know when your poster is due and some organisms that you can sign up for. So make sure that you do that within the first week. Over here is my grades. We don't have any grades actually done yet because I haven't opened the course, but you can see when you look in my grades what each assignment is worth. And then once I grade it, your grade will pop up here. If you click on your score, you can see any comments that I may have made. So, for example, on your poster, you will definitely want to take a look at my comments. Over here we have some tools that are of use to you. Student resources is a good tab to take a look at. It's got all sorts of good information. Information on the Americans with Disabilities. Here's some videos to help you use the Blackboard if you're unfamiliar with it. Here's directions on how to schedule a test, which you will be doing. All of the tests will be in the Testing and Assessment Center. And then at the end of the semester, you will be going and taking a course evaluation. At least I hope you will. This is how I improve the course. I get feedback from you, the student, on what you liked, what you didn't like, and that helps me improve things. More on that later. So that's pretty well it. Let me know if you have any questions. I realize at the first of the semester, every course you're taking, the Blackboard shells are all set up different. I understand. So please feel free to ask questions if this video hasn't answered all of them. And I hope you enjoy this class. I have a lot of fun teaching it, and I hope you have fun learning.